How's it going, everyone? My name is wildez. Thank you guys so much for joining me in today's video. Today we are going to be looking at the SIG MCX assault rifle. I will be breaking down the MCX and showing you how to build your own to absolutely slay enemies. And also, I'm going to be sharing some gameplay where I use this exact build on a juicy labs run. Before we get started, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It will help out the channel greatly. And also, you are invited to come check me out on Twitch 4 days a week at twitch.tv/wildez. All right, everyone, let's get started. So before we get started on the build, I just want to go over a couple of things. Now, the MCX has a fire rate of 800 RPM, which makes it just as fast as the M4A1. It also uses 300 blackout rounds, and I sort of want to go over these rounds because it might be a reason for you to actually try out this gun yourself. So comparing 300 blackout AP to M995, the blackout AP rounds do much higher damage but have less penetration, which does become a problem if you're going to be facing high tier armor. What it does have though is the extra 15% bleed chance, and the 300 blackout is actually less than half the price of M995 from Peacekeeper. So if you're kind of on a budget but you do want to use a beefy gun, this might be the choice for you. So to build the gun, we're going to start off with a regular stock SIG MCX, which you can pick up off the flea for about 69k off the flea market. And the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to be changing the barrel to the longer barrel, and it will add a little bit more recoil reduction. Next, I'm going to be changing the MCX pistol grip to a Graal S pistol grip. And then from here, we're going to change this to the 12-inch SIG Keymod foregrip for the MCX. Now that we've got that done, we're going to be moving towards a Keymod 6-inch guide, which will let us use... Now, this is where it is up to preference. If you guys want to have more recoil reduction, because just so that you guys are aware, the vertical recoil is okay on this gun, but the horizontal recoil is really where it does lack in some of that accuracy and when you're shooting the gun. So if you want to, you can either use the RK2, which is my personal foregrip of choice, or if you want to have a little bit more balance and add a little bit less recoil reduction but more ergonomics, you can use the Hera Arms CQR tactical grip. So from here, we can now add ourselves a 2-inch guide so that we can add a laser or tactical device of your choice. So now moving towards the muzzle of the gun, we do want to add a T-lock muzzle adapter so that we can add a SIG 2-port muzzle brake, and this will greatly add recoil reduction. From here, we can add the SRD QD sound suppressor. And towards the front, we do want to add a front sight and a back sight because this would add a little bit more ergonomics. I personally use the KAC, but whatever works for you is fine. And then on the back as well, we also want to add a rear sight, and that will give us a little bit more ergo because it is lacking in a little bit of ergo. And then finally, your sight of choice. And my preference is a hollow sight, either the XPS-30 or the Vortex holographic sight. So finally, building the gun itself, I am going to buy the parts, and you can see here it is 197k to use. So by all means, it is not a cheap gun to use. It does pack a punch. I would try it though. I think it's a very fun gun. It's not necessarily the best bang for your buck, but it is a fun gun to use, so maybe you'll like it. In the description below, I will add a picture of the build because I know sometimes you work a little bit easier. If you don't want to watch the video, just look at the photo and build it yourself and just try it out. Maybe you'll enjoy it. At least it mixes up the gunplay. I don't see this gun used very often, and when I was using it, sometimes it would work great, sometimes it wouldn't, but at least it was a good time either way. So before we end it, I am going to share some gameplay of me using this exact build on labs where I come out with a little bit of juice. And the reason why I personally use the RK2 is because I do a lot of point firing. So if you're like me, maybe you'd rather just go for the lowest recoil possible and see what happens. All right, we're out. We'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, everyone. Bye. Peek it.
I just saw him. He might have seen me. He's dead, he's dead.
Nice! Yeah! We got him!
Might be a bad decision.
He's laying down just underneath us. So we just send it?
I think there might be someone down there.
I want to peek him. Jesus! There's no one. Yep, he's gonna push up. I backed up. Oh my god,
Down the hall.
he's crazy! Did you die?
Yep,
Give me the hex grid. I need it. I need it. Who is this man out here trying to play like a forehead? So he's at the stairs. Got him. Got another one.
I guess you're a beast.
Guess MCX is not bad at all. Yay! Got him. What the heck? How come these don't fit? Like this? Okay. This works, chat? How do I do this? Does this go this? Will this fit? Okay, you know what? Let's just take these. Stop. Halt. Halt. Get away from me, you freaks. All right. Chat. Not a bad little, not a bad little thing.